Hey, my name is Amna and you're watching Amna Unfiltered. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting technological revolutions happening right now, the Internet of Things, or IoT. I know it sounds a bit technical, but trust me, it's something that impacts all of us every single day, often without us even realizing it. Imagine a world where everyday objects, things like your fridge, your car, your watch, and even your coffee maker, all talk to each other, exchange information, and help make your life easier and more efficient. Sounds futuristic, right? But guess what? That future is already here, and it's being powered by IoT. Now, picture this. It's a regular morning, and you wake up to the sound of your smart alarm clock, gently waking you up with your favorite music. Your thermostat, sensing the time of day, has already adjusted the room temperature to just the way you like it. Your coffee maker, linked to your schedule, starts brewing your morning coffee the moment you step out of bed. While you're getting ready, your refrigerator sends you a notification on your phone reminding you that you're running low on milk, so you don't forget to pick it up while you're out. All of these devices, these everyday objects, are connected to the internet. And they're interacting with each other to help create a more seamless, efficient, and personalized day for you. This, my friends, is the magic of IoT. The beauty of IoT is that it allows everyday items to become smart. These items aren't just sitting there, being static and passive. They're equipped with sensors, software, and connectivity that allow them to collect data and communicate with other devices. What's even more incredible is that they don't need human intervention for these tasks. They act autonomously, all based on the data they gather and process. So when I say these devices are smart, it's not just a buzzword. It means they have the ability to understand their surroundings, make decisions based on that data, and in many cases, act without needing a prompt from us. They become part of an ecosystem, creating a network of devices that are interconnected and capable of learning, adapting, and enhancing our daily lives in ways we never thought possible. At the core of IoT are sensors. These sensors are the eyes, ears, and sometimes even the nerves of the device. They collect data from the environment around them, whether it's measuring temperature, humidity, motion, or even something like a person's heart rate. For example, when you walk into a room with a smart thermostat, that thermostat is using a sensor to detect the temperature of the room and adjust accordingly. If the room is too warm, it will cool it down. If it's too cold, it will heat it up. In the same way, security cameras in smart homes use motion sensors to detect movement. And when something is out of the ordinary, they can alert you immediately. But sensors alone aren't enough to make these devices smart. They need to be connected to each other, and that's where connectivity comes in. IoT devices are typically connected to the internet, whether through Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or cellular networks, allowing them to communicate not just with humans, but also with each other. For example, your smartphone might connect to your home security system, allowing you to view live video feeds of your home while you're away. Your smart speaker, like Amazon Alexa, can control your lights, thermostat, and even play music through voice commands. Each device in your smart home or connected ecosystem can send and receive information, making it more dynamic and interactive, ensuring that they are responsive to your needs and preferences. Now let's talk about real-time monitoring and how IoT is enhancing the way we approach everything from personal health to industry operations. For example, in the healthcare sector, IoT devices like fitness trackers, smartwatches, and even heart rate monitors are becoming essential tools in tracking our health. These devices continuously collect data such as heart rate, steps taken, calories burned, or even blood sugar levels, and send this data to a smartphone app or healthcare provider for real-time monitoring. Imagine a person living with diabetes. Their wearable device can constantly measure glucose levels and send alerts if their blood sugar is dangerously high or low. The patient's doctor, having access to this real-time data, can make quick adjustments to their treatment plan, potentially preventing emergencies and improving overall care. On a larger scale, IoT's role in healthcare continues to evolve. For instance, hospitals are using connected devices to monitor patients' vital signs continuously. The data from these devices is sent to a central system where doctors and nurses can observe trends, detect potential health issues before they escalate, and even automate some treatments. The ability to track and act on real-time data without needing to manually check each patient has the potential to save lives and improve the efficiency of healthcare systems worldwide. In the industrial sector, IoT devices are enabling predictive maintenance, which is changing the way companies manage equipment and machinery. Instead of waiting for a machine to break down or fail before fixing it, companies can now use IoT sensors to monitor the health of their machinery in real time. These sensors track parameters like vibration, temperature, and pressure, alerting maintenance teams when a piece of equipment is starting to show signs of wear. This proactive approach to maintenance reduces downtime, improves efficiency, and cuts costs, as companies can perform repairs or replacements before a serious breakdown occurs. It's a win-win situation. Businesses increase their operational efficiency, and machines operate at their optimal capacity, ultimately saving money in the long run. IoT's flexibility doesn't just stop at monitoring or controlling appliances. It extends to enhancing efficiency and convenience. Smart homes, for example, allow users to control their environment with a touch or a voice command, making life more comfortable and less stressful. Imagine being able to control everything from your lights to your thermostat while lying in bed or on the go via your smartphone. With IoT, you can do just that. Forgot to turn off the lights before leaving home? No problem. Just pull out your phone and control them remotely. Heading home from work and want the house to be at the perfect temperature when you arrive? Your thermostat, connected to the internet, will have already adjusted it to your desired setting. The potential for smart cities powered by IoT is even more expansive. Cities across the world are beginning to implement IoT technologies to manage everything from traffic flow to waste management, energy distribution, and public safety. For instance, traffic lights can be adjusted in real time based on traffic conditions, reducing congestion and emissions. Smart bins can notify waste management teams when they're full, optimizing collection routes and reducing fuel consumption. Environmental sensors monitor air quality, helping cities take proactive measures to improve urban health. In essence, IoT is helping cities become more efficient, sustainable, and livable by optimizing operations based on data collected from a variety of sources, improving the overall quality of life for residents. Even smart agriculture is benefiting from IoT technologies. Farmers are using sensors in their fields to monitor soil moisture levels, temperature, and crop health. This data is analyzed to optimize irrigation, reduce water waste, and improve crop yields. Livestock farmers are also using IoT devices to monitor animal health in real time, tracking vital signs and identifying potential health issues before they become serious. The result is increased productivity, reduced resource consumption, and more sustainable farming practices. The potential of IoT continues to unfold, particularly with the ongoing advancements in 5G networks. The faster, more reliable connections that 5G promises will enable even more IoT devices to work seamlessly together, creating an even more connected world. This will lead to advancements in fields like autonomous vehicles, where connected infrastructure will allow cars to communicate with traffic signals, other vehicles, and pedestrians in real time, further improving safety and efficiency. However, with all the possibilities that IoT presents, there are still challenges, particularly in the areas of privacy and security. As more and more devices become connected, there is a growing need to ensure that sensitive data such as health records, personal preferences, and financial information is protected from malicious attacks or unauthorized access. Companies and developers need to build secure networks and encrypted systems to ensure that the benefits of IoT are not overshadowed by data breaches or security vulnerabilities. In conclusion, the Internet of Things, IoT, is changing the way we live, work, and interact with the world. By connecting devices to the Internet and allowing them to communicate with each other, IoT enables a level of convenience, efficiency, and responsiveness that was once unimaginable. From smart homes and healthcare innovations to autonomous vehicles and smart cities, IoT is making our lives more comfortable, efficient, and connected. As the number of connected devices continues to grow, so too will the potential for IoT to solve some of the world's most pressing challenges, driving progress and creating a more sustainable, intelligent world for future generations. Definition: the Internet of Things, IoT, represents a monumental shift in how we interact with the world, taking the idea of connectivity and applying it to objects and devices that were once isolated, enabling them to become smart, communicative, and adaptive. At its core, IoT is a network of physical devices, vehicles, appliances, and other objects that are embedded with sensors, software, and connectivity, allowing them to collect and exchange data. These devices, often referred to as smart devices, can communicate with each other and central systems, providing a seamless flow of information that powers modern technologies and innovations in countless industries. The definition of IoT encompasses far more than just internet connectivity. It speaks to the ability of everyday objects to participate in a digital ecosystem, offering new capabilities, increased efficiency, and greater insight into the world around us. And at the heart of IoT is the idea of interconnectivity, the ability of different devices to talk to one another, share information, and collaborate toward achieving specific outcomes. This is accomplished through the integration of sensors and software into physical objects, allowing them to not only collect data, but also process it and communicate it in real time. Sensors play a crucial role by monitoring the state of the object or environment and converting this information into data that can be transmitted over networks. These sensors can monitor a wide range of variables, from simple measurements like temperature or humidity to more complex readings such as pressure, motion, or even chemical composition. The data collected by these sensors is sent through the internet or local networks to a central system where it can be analyzed, processed, and acted upon. The concept of IoT is rooted in a simple but profound idea. By adding connectivity to ordinary objects, we can unlock their potential and create smarter, more responsive systems. For example, consider the humble thermostat. A traditional thermostat requires manual adjustment, often based on a set schedule or in response to changing environmental conditions. However, with IoT, a thermostat becomes a smart device, capable of learning from its environment and user behavior. It uses sensors to monitor room temperature, adjust the heating or cooling system in real time, and even learns the patterns of your daily routine. This enables the thermostat to make adjustments automatically, ensuring comfort and energy efficiency without needing constant human input. The integration of software into IoT devices is equally transformative. By embedding software into objects, they can not only collect data, but also interpret and analyze that data. This enables devices to make decisions or trigger actions based on the information they receive. The software within an IoT device can be designed to recognize patterns, respond to specific conditions, and adjust operations accordingly. For instance, in a smart fridge, sensors inside the appliance can detect the temperature, humidity, and even track the items inside based on weight or RFID tags. The software processes this data, alerts the user when items are running low or about to expire, and can even order groceries automatically from an online store. This level of intelligence turns ordinary appliances into proactive, problem-solving devices that can optimize the user experience in ways previously unimaginable. Connectivity is another critical component that enables IoT. In order for devices to exchange data and interact with one another, they must be connected through networks, whether local, such as Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, or global, like the internet. IoT devices communicate using wireless technologies such as cellular networks, Wi-Fi, or low-power protocols designed for IoT, allowing them to send and receive data even when they are spread across wide geographic areas. This connectivity creates a web of communication where devices and systems can coordinate their actions, share information, and work together. In industries such as manufacturing, for example, IoT devices in factories can communicate with each other to optimize production lines, adjust assembly processes in real time, or even alert maintenance teams about potential issues with machinery before a failure occurs. Consider how IoT is transforming the automotive industry. Modern vehicles are no longer just machines that take you from point A to point B. They are equipped with a variety of sensors that monitor everything from tire pressure to engine performance, track driving patterns, and provide feedback on fuel efficiency. These sensors, embedded throughout the vehicle, gather data and transmit it to onboard computers or to cloud-based systems where it can be analyzed to optimize vehicle performance. Some vehicles can even communicate with infrastructure such as traffic signals, road signs, or other cars on the road to make real-time decisions about speed, route optimization, and safety. This is a prime example of how the integration of sensors, software, and connectivity in vehicles creates a more intelligent and adaptive driving experience. Healthcare is another field where the Internet of Things is having a profound impact. IoT devices are transforming the way patients monitor and manage their health, enabling continuous, real-time tracking of vital signs and conditions. Wearable devices such as fitness trackers or smartwatches collect data on physical activity, heart rate, sleep patterns, and even blood oxygen levels. This data is sent to health management systems or mobile applications where it can be analyzed to provide personalized insights, detect early signs of health problems, and offer real-time feedback. For example, a smartwatch might alert a wearer if their heart rate exceeds a healthy threshold, or a smart inhaler can track a patient's medication usage and provide reminders to take the next dose. These devices, connected to healthcare systems, provide a level of personalized care and continuous monitoring that wasn't possible before, empowering individuals to take control of their health and allowing healthcare providers to intervene earlier, improving patient outcomes. IoT is also playing a critical role in smart cities, where it is helping governments optimize urban infrastructure and improve the quality of life for residents. Smart cities use IoT devices to collect and analyze data about traffic patterns, air quality, energy consumption, waste management, and more. This data is then used to make more informed decisions about urban planning, resource allocation, and emergency response. For instance, IoT traffic lights can adjust their timing based on real-time traffic conditions, while smart streetlights can dim when no one is around, saving energy. Waste management systems can notify garbage trucks when bins are full, ensuring timely pickups and reducing unnecessary fuel consumption. The integration of IoT in smart cities makes urban environments more efficient, sustainable, and responsive to the needs of their residents, ultimately improving the quality of life. In the realm of supply chain management, IoT is revolutionizing how goods are tracked, transported, and delivered. RFID tags and sensors on products allow businesses to monitor inventory in real time, track shipments as they move through the supply chain, and make adjustments to optimize operations. For example, a shipping company can use IoT devices to track the temperature of perishable goods, ensuring that they are kept at the proper temperature throughout transit. Sensors can also detect potential delays or issues with shipments, such as damaged packages or incorrect routing, and immediately alert supply chain managers. This level of real-time visibility enhances efficiency, reduces waste, and ensures that products reach their destinations on time and in optimal condition. While the potential of IoT is vast, there are also significant challenges that need to be addressed. One of the biggest hurdles is security. As more devices become interconnected, the potential for cyber attacks increases, and ensuring the security of IoT systems becomes critical. IoT devices often collect sensitive data, such as personal health information, financial data, or private communications, making them prime targets for hackers. Securing these devices and ensuring that data is transmitted and stored safely is an ongoing challenge for the industry. Additionally, many IoT devices are designed with limited computing power, making it difficult to implement robust security features without compromising performance. Another challenge is the interoperability of IoT devices. With so many devices on the market made by different manufacturers, ensuring that these devices can communicate with one another and work seamlessly within the larger IoT ecosystem is complex. Standardizing protocols and creating platforms that can integrate these diverse devices is crucial for the long-term success of IoT applications. The ability to ensure that devices from different manufacturers can communicate effectively and securely is key to the growth of the IoT ecosystem. Finally, there is the issue of data privacy. IoT devices generate vast amounts of data, much of it personal and sensitive. This data can be used to track a person's movements, behaviors, preferences, and even their health. As the number of IoT devices grows, so too does the need for robust data protection regulations. Consumers must be assured that their data is being handled responsibly, with transparency about how it is being used and stored. Governments and organizations must work together to establish privacy standards that protect individuals while still enabling the benefits of IoT technologies. In conclusion, the Internet of Things, IoT is transforming the way we interact with the world around us, turning everyday objects into intelligent, communicative devices that make our lives more efficient, convenient, and connected. Through the integration of sensors, software, and connectivity, IoT is improving everything from healthcare and transportation to smart homes and cities. While challenges remain, particularly in terms of security, interoperability, and privacy, the continued growth and development of IoT promises to unlock new possibilities, offering a future where devices work together to create smarter, more responsive environments. As the technology evolves, the potential for IoT to revolutionize industries and improve the way we live is immense, paving the way for a more connected, intelligent world. Connectivity. Connectivity is the cornerstone of the Internet of Things, IoT, serving as the invisible thread that ties all the devices together and enables them to communicate, share data, and function cohesively within a larger network. The real power of IoT lies not just in the individual devices, but in the seamless connectivity between them, which allows for the transfer of data, the execution of tasks, and the ability to control systems remotely. Whether it's your smart thermostat adjusting the temperature based on your preferences, or your car automatically updating its software, connectivity enables a dynamic interaction between devices and users that's both intelligent and efficient. In essence, connectivity forms the backbone of the IoT ecosystem, allowing devices to connect to the internet or a local network, facilitating the transmission of data to and from centralized systems or other devices. The concept of connected devices goes far beyond the mere idea of linking individual items. It's about creating a comprehensive and integrated environment where objects are aware of each other and can exchange information in real time. This data transfer allows systems to act autonomously or respond to human input to optimize tasks, reduce inefficiencies, and even predict needs before they arise. Connectivity transforms devices from passive objects into active participants in a broader system, one that is both responsive and adaptive to the needs of the user or the environment. For instance, consider a smart home system. The various devices within this system, thermostats, lights, security cameras, and appliances, are all connected to each other through a central network, often using Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or Zigbee, which is a standard communication protocol. These devices can send and receive data in real time, allowing them to adjust their settings based on user preferences or external conditions. The thermostat learns when you're typically at home and adjusts the temperature accordingly, while the security cameras monitor for unusual activity, and the lights can be controlled from anywhere via a smartphone app. This interconnectedness, powered by the internet or a local network, enables the seamless operation of these devices without requiring direct human interaction at every step, providing both convenience and energy efficiency. Convenience is aesthetic. The process of connectivity is built on a wide range of communication technologies, which vary depending on the requirements of the device, the environment, and the system it operates within. For many IoT devices, connectivity is achieved through wireless communication technologies like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or cellular networks. Wi-Fi, for example, offers high-speed internet access and is commonly used in home automation systems where devices need to be constantly connected to the internet for real-time data sharing. Bluetooth, on the other hand, is often used for short-range communication between devices, such as connecting a smart speaker to a smartphone or syncing a fitness tracker with an app. The lower power consumption of Bluetooth makes it ideal for devices that need to conserve energy, like wearables or low-power sensors. Then, there's Zigbee and Z-Wave, which are wireless communication protocols designed specifically for home automation. These protocols create a mesh network, meaning that devices in the network can communicate with each other even if they are not directly connected to the main hub. This is incredibly useful in large homes or buildings where a direct Wi-Fi connection may not be reliable. These protocols allow devices to communicate with each other, routing messages through the network to ensure that data is transferred efficiently. As the number of connected devices in a smart home grows, these low-power, low-bandwidth communication technologies ensure that all devices can stay connected without overburdening the network or draining the device's battery. Our devices are also often connected to centralized systems or cloud-based platforms, which collect and process data from a wide range of connected devices. These platforms act as a bridge, enabling devices to interact with each other and ensuring that data is stored, analyzed, and acted upon in a meaningful way. A common example of this is the use of IoT in smart cities, where infrastructure elements like traffic lights, waste bins, street lights, and parking meters are all connected to a central control system. The centralized system can process data from each of these devices, optimizing traffic flow, monitoring energy usage, and improving overall city management in real time. The connectivity allows for immediate action in response to changes or issues in the environment, such as rerouting traffic when an accident occurs, or adjusting streetlight brightness depending on the time of day or pedestrian activity. The cloud plays a crucial role in providing the infrastructure needed for IoT connectivity. When IoT devices collect data, they often don't store this data locally due to storage limitations or the need for real-time access across a variety of platforms. Instead, the data is sent to cloud-based systems where it can be processed, stored, and analyzed. Cloud computing provides the scalability necessary to support the growing number of IoT devices and the immense amounts of data they generate. It also allows for remote control of IoT devices, as users can interact with their devices from virtually anywhere using an internet connection. Whether it's checking on the security cameras from work, adjusting the thermostat from vacation, or managing inventory in a warehouse remotely, cloud connectivity makes it possible to monitor and control systems with just a few taps on a smartphone or clicks on a computer. But cloud connectivity isn't just for user control. The cloud is also critical for enabling advanced functions such as data analysis and machine learning. For example, in a factory that uses IoT and MODI machines and sensors to monitor production, data is collected from various devices and sent to a cloud system for processing. Machine learning algorithms analyze this data, detecting patterns and trends that can be used to predict machine failures or inefficiencies in the production line. By connecting devices to the cloud and using their data for continuous analysis, companies can not only optimize operations but also predict issues before they occur, leading to predictive maintenance and less downtime in production. This ability to collect data from a variety of devices, process it in the cloud, and use it to inform decisions is a key advantage of IoT systems, making them invaluable in industries like manufacturing, agriculture, transportation, and logistics. Beyond the cloud, IoT connectivity also benefits from emerging technologies like 5G networks, which offer faster, more reliable communication between devices. While current IoT networks are functional, 5G promises to elevate the capability of IoT systems by providing low latency, high bandwidth connections that can support a vast number of devices simultaneously. This will enable real-time communication across a much larger scale, especially important as the number of connected devices grows exponentially. With 5G, autonomous vehicles, for instance, will be able to communicate more rapidly and reliably with each other and with infrastructure, significantly improving safety and efficiency. Additionally, healthcare systems will benefit from 5G's speed, enabling real-time monitoring and instant feedback from medical devices, improving patient care and enabling immediate responses to emergencies. However, the sheer scale of IoT connectivity also introduces significant challenges, particularly related to security and privacy. As more and more devices become interconnected, the potential for security breaches and cyber attacks increases. Since IoT devices are constantly exchanging data, they are vulnerable to hacking. And an unsecure device can serve as a potential entry point for malicious actors. This raises serious concerns about the safety of personal information, especially when IoT devices collect sensitive data such as health records, location data, and financial transactions. To address these concerns, robust security protocols, including encryption, authentication, and secure communication channels, are essential for protecting IoT systems from cyber threats. Along with security concerns, interoperability remains another key challenge. As the number of IoT devices grows, so too does the diversity of devices and platforms. For a truly seamless IoT ecosystem to exist, devices from different manufacturers using different protocols and standards must be able to communicate effectively with one another. Standardization of IoT protocols is crucial to ensuring devices can work together efficiently, but the lack of universal standards has sometimes made this a complex issue. Fortunately, efforts are being made to improve the compatibility between various IoT devices, ensuring that they can communicate across different networks, systems, and platforms, simplifying the integration process for consumers and businesses alike. In conclusion, connectivity is the backbone of the Internet of Things, enabling devices to communicate with each other, exchange data, and work together to create smarter, more efficient systems. From smart homes and healthcare to autonomous vehicles and smart cities, the ability to connect devices, process data in real time, and offer remote control opens up countless possibilities. Through cloud platforms, wireless communication technologies, and emerging 5G networks, IoT systems are becoming increasingly integrated into our daily lives, offering convenience, efficiency, and insight. While challenges like security and interoperability remain, the future of IoT holds enormous potential, promising a world where everything is connected, optimized, and ready to work together to improve our experiences and outcomes. Sensors and actuators. Sensors and actuators form the very foundation of the Internet of Things, IoT, serving as the essential components that enable devices to interact with the world around them. Together, they allow IoT systems to gather real-time data, process it, and then act upon that data to perform useful tasks. These devices are embedded with sensors that capture information from the environment, such as temperature, humidity, motion, or even location, and actuators that take action based on that data, such as turning on lights, adjusting thermostats, or sending alerts to users. The ability of IoT devices to perceive their surroundings and perform actions autonomously has propelled the growth of smart homes, autonomous vehicles, healthcare systems, industrial automation, and much more. At the heart of every IoT device is the sensor, an essential tool for detecting changes in the environment. Sensors are responsible for gathering raw data from the world around them, and they come in many forms, each designed to measure specific parameters. For instance, temperature sensors allow IoT devices to monitor the ambient temperature in a room, triggering actions when the temperature goes beyond a set threshold. Similarly, humidity sensors measure moisture levels in the air, ensuring that environments such as greenhouses or data centers maintain optimal conditions. Motion sensors, on the other hand, track the movement of objects or people, providing data that can be used to automate actions like turning on lights when someone enters a room, or activating security alarms when unauthorized movement is detected. While sensors gather data, actuators take the next step, using that data to trigger an appropriate response. Actuators are the mechanisms that allow IoT devices to act upon their environment, bringing a system to life and enabling it to complete tasks autonomously. They can perform a wide variety of actions, ranging from mechanical movements, such as opening or closing valves, to digital adjustments, such as changing the brightness of lights or adjusting the temperature of a thermostat. The combination of sensors and actuators allows IoT devices to not only perceive, but also interact with the world, creating intelligent systems that adapt to changing conditions. The integration of sensors and actuators in IoT devices is what makes them truly smart and capable of performing tasks without direct human intervention. For example, in a smart home, sensors embedded in the environment, such as motion detectors, light sensors, and temperature gauges, constantly monitor the home's conditions. If the temperature drops below a certain level, the thermostat actuator adjusts the heating system to bring the room back to a comfortable level. Similarly, when motion is detected in a hallway, a light sensor may trigger a nearby light actuator to turn on, ensuring that the area is well lit when someone walks by. These actions, triggered by sensors, can occur automatically and autonomously, optimizing energy use, enhancing comfort, and improving convenience. The power of sensors and actuators goes beyond simple automation. Their real-time responsiveness makes IoT systems highly adaptable, allowing them to function in environments where conditions are constantly changing. For instance, in industrial settings, IoT sensors monitor machinery and equipment for signs of wear or malfunction. Temperature, vibration, and pressure sensors collect continuous data from the equipment, and this data is processed by the IoT system to detect anomalies. If a sensor detects a temperature spike or unusual vibrations that indicate potential failure, the actuator can take immediate action to shut down the machinery, preventing further damage or reducing the risk of an accident. This process of monitoring and intervention, powered by sensors and actuators, is called predictive maintenance. And it can save businesses significant time and money by preventing unplanned downtimes and reducing the need for expensive repairs. In healthcare, sensors and actuators play a critical role in monitoring patient health and automating care. For example, wearable devices that track heart rate, blood pressure, or glucose levels use sensors to collect data about the wearer's health. This data can be continuously monitored and analyzed to detect any abnormalities. If, for example, a patient's blood pressure exceeds a safe level, an actuator could trigger a notification to the healthcare provider or even prompt the device to administer a treatment, such as releasing medication or adjusting the insulin levels in a smart insulin pump. This kind of real-time, autonomous response to changes in the patient's condition is revolutionizing healthcare, enabling more personalized, proactive care that is tailored to each individual's needs. In agriculture, sensors and actuators are making farming more efficient and sustainable. Soil moisture sensors can track the water levels in a field, and when the soil reaches a level of dryness that is concerning, the actuator connected to an irrigation system can automatically release water to maintain optimal conditions for plant growth. Similarly, temperature sensors in greenhouses monitor environmental factors like heat and humidity, while actuators adjust ventilation or shading to prevent overheating or overcooling. This combination of sensors and actuators helps farmers conserve water, reduce energy consumption, and ensure that crops grow under the best possible conditions, all while minimizing human labor and improving overall efficiency. The integration of sensors and actuators is also driving advances in smart cities, where IoT systems manage everything from energy consumption to traffic flow. For example, traffic sensors embedded in the roads detect the flow of vehicles, while actuators in traffic lights adjust signal timing to alleviate congestion or clear bottlenecks. Environmental sensors monitor air quality and pollution levels, and based on real-time data, actuators can control air filtration systems in public spaces or even adjust industrial emissions to maintain a healthier environment. Similarly, in waste management, sensors in garbage bins detect when they are full, and the system automatically schedules a pickup by a waste collection truck, optimizing routes and reducing fuel consumption. These autonomous, sensor-driven actions help make cities smarter, more sustainable, and better equipped to handle the needs of their growing populations. One of the most profound benefits of IoT devices using sensors and actuators is their ability to learn and adapt to their environment over time. Through continuous data collection and analysis, IoT systems can refine their responses, improving performance, efficiency, and user experience. For example, a smart thermostat in a home learns the habits of its occupants, adjusting the heating and cooling settings based on the time of day, the presence of people, and even changes in weather. Over time, the system becomes more efficient, ensuring comfort while optimizing energy consumption. Similarly, an IoT-powered home security system can learn the usual patterns of movement within a house and differentiate between normal activity and unusual events, triggering alarms or notifying homeowners only when it detects something out of the ordinary. As IoT systems grow more sophisticated, the role of sensors and actuators in these devices continues to expand. These components are not just about responding to immediate stimuli. They are becoming integral to the broader intelligence of the system, enabling machines to predict future states, adjust proactively, and even anticipate user needs. This predictive capability is often powered by machine learning algorithms, which allow IoT systems to refine their sensor readings and actuator responses based on the data they gather. The more data the system collects, the better it becomes at understanding patterns and making accurate predictions about what needs to happen next. However, the integration of sensors and actuators in IoT systems also comes with certain challenges. One of the primary challenges is ensuring the accuracy and reliability of the data collected by sensors. Sensors are highly sensitive instruments, but they are also susceptible to external factors like interference, degradation, or electromagnetic interference. For example, a motion sensor may give a false reading if it is exposed to extreme temperatures or electromagnetic interference. Ensuring that sensors are calibrated correctly and protected from environmental damage is critical for maintaining the accuracy of the data. Similarly, actuators must be precisely calibrated to ensure that their responses are accurate and effective. For example, a smart thermostat must be able to adjust the temperature within a narrow range to prevent unnecessary heating or cooling, and a robot must apply the right amount of force when picking up delicate objects to avoid damage. Additionally, there are challenges in the integration of sensors and actuators in large, complex systems, such as smart cities or industrial IoT applications. In these systems, data from a wide variety of sensors must be collected, processed, and interpreted in real time. Ensuring that the sensors are compatible with the system and can communicate with one another without delays or errors is crucial for the system to function smoothly. Actuators too must work in tandem with other devices, ensuring that responses are coordinated and timely. Effective communication between sensors, actuators, and central systems is key to optimizing the overall performance of the IoT ecosystem. In conclusion, sensors and actuators are the backbone of the Internet of Things, enabling devices to perceive their environment, process data, and take action based on that information. Through continuous data collection and real-time responses, IoT systems can enhance efficiency, improve safety, and make intelligent decisions across a wide range of applications, from smart homes and healthcare to manufacturing and smart cities. By combining the power of sensors to gather data and actuators to perform actions, IoT devices can adapt to changes in their environment, learn from experiences, and improve their performance over time, making them an essential part of the modern technological landscape. With ongoing advancements in sensor technology, data processing, and communication networks, the role of sensors and actuators in IoT will continue to expand, driving the next wave of innovation and creating a more connected, intelligent world. Data collection. Data collection is at the very heart of the Internet of Things, IoT, driving the intelligence and functionality of every connected device. IoT devices continuously gather data from the world around them, whether through environmental sensors, user inputs, or interaction with other devices, and this data is used to monitor changes, track patterns, and inform decisions. The real power of IoT comes from the ability to collect vast amounts of information in real time, processing it to improve performance, optimize processes, and create more responsive, efficient systems across industries and everyday life. But it doesn't stop with just gathering data. It also involves storing that data in cloud-based systems or databases, where it can be analyzed, shared, and acted upon to drive more informed decisions. At its core, IoT is a system that transforms ordinary objects into active participants in a data ecosystem, continuously collecting and transmitting data to central systems for processing and analysis. Whether it's a smart thermostat tracking temperature fluctuations, a wearable fitness tracker monitoring your heart rate, or a sensor in a manufacturing plant collecting information about equipment performance. IoT devices are designed to keep a constant pulse on the environment, feeding data into systems that process and learn from that information. Every second, millions of IoT devices are collecting data, analyzing environmental changes, and adapting to new information in ways that optimize efficiency, minimize waste, and enhance human experiences. Take the example of smart homes, where devices are not only connected, but also continuously collecting data to ensure optimal functionality. Smart thermostats track temperature and humidity levels, adjusting heating and cooling systems based on user preferences or environmental conditions. Motion sensors detect when rooms are occupied, turning lights on and off, ensuring energy efficiency without sacrificing comfort. These devices collect data on usage patterns, how often the user adjusts the thermostat, which rooms are used more frequently, and when they are occupied, allowing the system to learn and make smarter decisions over time. By collecting data in real time and responding accordingly, these devices make the home more comfortable, efficient, and personalized. In the world of healthcare, IoT devices are enabling new levels of patient monitoring and care. Wearables like fitness trackers and smartwatches continuously collect health data, heart rate, blood pressure, steps taken, calories burned, and even sleep patterns, sending that information to mobile apps or cloud-based systems for further analysis. The real-time collection of this data not only helps individuals keep track of their health, but also allows doctors to monitor patients remotely, receiving continuous updates on key metrics. This data collection can help identify early warning signs of health issues, such as an elevated heart rate or abnormal sleep patterns, allowing for early intervention that can prevent serious medical conditions. In a hospital setting, IoT devices monitor patient vital signs, keeping track of their condition and ensuring that healthcare providers have access to real-time information. These systems automatically adjust to any changes in the patient's condition, improving the quality and efficiency of care. In manufacturing, data collection through IoT devices is revolutionizing the industry by enabling smarter, more efficient operations. Sensors installed on machinery can monitor a wide range of variables such as temperature, pressure, vibration, and energy consumption. This data is constantly being collected and analyzed to ensure that the machines are operating within optimal parameters.
Only 7 days of the day.
If the system detects any abnormalities such as excessive heat or a mechanical failure, it can trigger an alert or automatically shut down the equipment to prevent further damage. Additionally, IoT sensors can track production rates, monitor inventory levels, and predict when raw materials need to be restocked. By collecting data in real time, manufacturers can increase productivity, reduce downtime, and improve the overall efficiency of the production process. One of the most powerful aspects of data collection in IoT is the ability to use that data to monitor environmental changes and make decisions in real time. Consider smart cities, where IoT sensors are embedded in public infrastructure to monitor everything from traffic flow to air quality. Traffic sensors collect data on vehicle speeds, congestion, and road conditions, which can be processed in real time to adjust traffic signals, optimize traffic flow, and reduce congestion. Environmental sensors track air pollution, temperature, and humidity levels, providing real-time information to city planners who can adjust policies to improve public health. Waste management systems use IoT devices to monitor trash levels in bins across the city, ensuring that waste is collected at the optimal times, reducing unnecessary trips and saving energy. Data collection also plays a significant role in agriculture, where IoT devices are enabling precision farming techniques that help farmers optimize crop yields while minimizing the use of resources. Soil sensors collect data on soil moisture levels, temperature, and pH, helping farmers determine the optimal amount of water, fertilizers, and pesticides needed for specific crops. And by continuously collecting data from the field, farmers can monitor the health of their crops in real time and make adjustments to irrigation schedules or pest control measures based on changing conditions. This data-driven approach helps to conserve water, reduce chemical usage, and maximize crop production, all of which contribute to more sustainable farming practices. The data collected by IoT devices is often transmitted to cloud-based systems or centralized databases, where it can be processed, analyzed, and stored for future use. The cloud provides the necessary infrastructure to support the growing volume of data generated by IoT devices, allowing it to be stored securely and accessed remotely. Cloud computing allows IoT systems to scale efficiently, making it possible for millions of devices to share and analyze data in real time. By storing data in the cloud, IoT systems can enable cross-panel integration, allowing devices from different manufacturers and platforms to communicate with each other and work together to achieve common goals. Cloud-based systems also provide powerful analytics capabilities, enabling businesses and individuals to make data-driven decisions based on the insights derived from the collected information. For example, in the context of smart cities, data collected from sensors across the city is sent to the cloud, where it can be analyzed to identify patterns and trends. This analysis can help urban planners make more informed decisions about infrastructure development, energy distribution, and public safety. In manufacturing, cloud-based analytics can process data from sensors to identify potential maintenance issues, optimize production schedules, and improve supply chain management. Real-time data collection is particularly important in environments where immediate action is required. For example, in industrial settings, IoT devices are used to monitor equipment performance and detect anomalies that could lead to equipment failure. The data collected from sensors allows the system to detect issues before they escalate, triggering preventive maintenance actions to avoid costly downtime and repairs. In the energy sector, IoT devices track energy consumption in real time, allowing utilities to adjust power generation and distribution based on demand. These real-time adjustments ensure that energy is used efficiently, reducing waste and minimizing costs. The data collected from IoT devices also serves as a rich source of information for predictive analytics. As these systems accumulate data over time, they can identify trends and patterns that can be used to predict future events or outcomes. For example, in predictive maintenance, IoT devices can analyze historical data on machine performance to identify signs of wear and tear, predicting when a machine is likely to fail. This allows companies to schedule maintenance before the failure occurs, reducing downtime and avoiding costly repairs. Similarly, in agriculture, data collected from soil sensors can be analyzed to predict crop yields and help farmers plan their harvests more effectively. However, with the increasing volume of data generated by IoT devices, there are challenges related to data management, security, and privacy. Ensuring that IoT data is collected, stored, and processed securely is crucial, particularly when dealing with sensitive information, such as personal health data or financial transactions. Data encryption, access control, and regular audits are essential for maintaining the integrity of IoT systems and protecting user privacy. Additionally, managing the vast amounts of data generated by IoT devices requires sophisticated data analytics tools and infrastructure, which can be costly and complex to implement. In conclusion, data collection is the foundation of the Internet of Things, enabling IoT devices to gather real-time information, monitor environmental changes, and track usage patterns. The data collected by these devices is sent to cloud-based systems or centralized databases, where it can be analyzed, stored, and used to make informed decisions. By continuously collecting and analyzing data, IoT devices improve efficiency, optimize processes, and enable automation across a wide range of industries, from healthcare and manufacturing to agriculture and smart cities. As IoT systems continue to evolve, the volume and complexity of the data generated will only increase, driving further innovation and creating new opportunities for businesses and individuals alike. The ability to collect and analyze data in real time is reshaping industries, making systems more intelligent, adaptable, and responsive to the needs of users and the environment. Automation and control. The concept of automation and control in the context of the Internet of Things, IoT, is one of the most powerful and transformative aspects of this technology. As more and more devices become interconnected through the Internet, they are not only able to communicate with one another, but also perform actions autonomously based on data and pre-programmed instructions, minimizing the need for human intervention. This capability is enabling the creation of smarter homes, more efficient businesses, and even entire cities that can operate more effectively, saving time, energy, and resources. At the core of automation in IoT is the ability of devices to adjust their actions based on the data they receive from sensors and user inputs, allowing for an unprecedented level of convenience and control. Consider, for example, a smart thermostat in your home. Traditionally, a thermostat requires manual adjustments to control the temperature, meaning that you have to remember to turn the heat up when it's cold or adjust the AC when it's too hot. This process, while functional, is reactive rather than proactive. A smart thermostat, however, takes automation to the next level. It doesn't simply wait for you to adjust it. It actively monitors the environment around it, using motion sensors to detect whether anyone is present in the room. If the sensors detect that the house is empty, the thermostat may automatically lower the temperature to save energy. When the sensors detect that someone has returned, the thermostat can then automatically adjust the temperature to a comfortable level without any human input. This proactive action saves you from having to remember to adjust a thermostat, helps reduce energy consumption, and ensures that the temperature is always just right when you need it. This is a simple yet powerful example of how IoT devices can automate processes based on data and feedback, creating a more efficient and comfortable environment with little to no human intervention. The ability to automate actions is not limited to smart thermostats, but extends to virtually every aspect of daily life. Smart homes, for instance, are filled with IoT devices that are capable of performing tasks based on environmental data or user preferences. Smart lighting systems can turn lights on and off based on the time of day, or even the presence of people in a room, adjusting brightness levels according to ambient light or specific user settings. Smart speakers like Amazon Alexa or Google Home can control music, lighting, and even household appliances, responding to voice commands that are processed and acted upon immediately. These devices not only make daily tasks more convenient, but also create an environment where systems are continually optimizing and adjusting to suit the needs of the user, all while reducing the amount of time and energy spent on mundane chores. In the business world, automation and control through IoT devices are having a profound impact, improving operational efficiency, reducing costs, and enhancing productivity. In industries like manufacturing, IoT systems are used to monitor equipment performance and automatically trigger maintenance actions. For example, machines on an assembly line are equipped with sensors that collect data about their operating condition, such as temperature, pressure, and vibration. If any of these factors exceed safe operating thresholds, the IoT system can automatically shut down the equipment to prevent damage, while also alerting maintenance teams to perform repairs. This form of predictive maintenance is far more efficient than traditional systems that rely on scheduled maintenance, as it addresses potential issues before they lead to equipment failure. By using real-time data and automating the response, businesses can reduce downtime, increase the lifespan of machinery, and avoid costly repairs. Similarly, in warehouse management, IoT devices are used to automate inventory tracking and stock management. Sensors placed on products, shelves, or pallets allow the system to continuously monitor the inventory, providing real-time updates about stock levels and locations. When items are running low, the system can automatically trigger reorders or direct warehouse robots to restock shelves. This level of automation ensures that inventory is always at optimal levels, preventing both overstocking and stockouts, and streamlining the entire supply chain. Additionally, automated picking systems powered by IoT allow robots to pick and pack items for shipment based on real-time data, improving order accuracy and speed. The ability of IoT devices to control systems autonomously also plays a critical role in industries like agriculture, where the optimization of resources is key to sustainable farming. Smart irrigation systems, for example, use soil moisture sensors to determine when plants need water and automatically adjust irrigation levels based on weather conditions or soil needs. Instead of relying on a set schedule, these systems can use real-time data to ensure that water is only used when necessary, reducing waste and conserving resources. Similarly, in precision farming, IoT systems track the health of crops, monitor pest activity, and optimize fertilizer usage based on environmental conditions. By using sensors to gather data and automate these processes, farmers can increase yields while minimizing environmental impact, making agriculture more sustainable and efficient. The impact of automation and control through IoT is also felt in the realm of smart cities, where the integration of IoT devices into urban infrastructure is creating more efficient, responsive, and sustainable environments. Smart traffic systems, for example, use data from traffic cameras, sensors, and GPS systems to monitor traffic flow in real time. These systems can automatically adjust traffic lights to alleviate congestion, reroute traffic when accidents occur, and even provide real-time updates to commuters about delays and alternate routes. This kind of automation not only improves the flow of traffic, but also reduces fuel consumption, lowers emissions, and enhances the overall quality of life in urban areas. Additionally, smart waste management systems equipped with IoT sensors can monitor trash levels in bins across the city and automatically trigger pickups when necessary, reducing unnecessary waste collection trips and ensuring that public spaces remain clean and efficient. In the healthcare sector, automation and control powered by IoT are improving patient care by enabling continuous monitoring and more personalized treatments. Wearable health devices, such as smartwatches, fitness trackers, or heart monitors, collect data about a patient's physical condition in real time, such as heart rate, blood pressure, or oxygen levels. If the device detects any abnormalities, it can automatically alert healthcare providers or the patient themselves, prompting timely interventions. In hospitals, smart beds can automatically adjust based on a patient's position, ensuring comfort and preventing bed sores. IoTize medical devices like smart insulin pumps or continuous glucose monitors adjust treatment automatically based on real-time data, helping patients manage chronic conditions without needing to manually adjust settings. These advancements in automation are allowing healthcare systems to provide more efficient, personalized care, ultimately improving patient outcomes. However, while the benefits of automation and control are vast, the widespread implementation of IoT devices also presents challenges, particularly when it comes to security and privacy. As more devices are interconnected and more data is shared, the potential for cyber attacks and data breaches increases. Hackers can exploit vulnerabilities in IoT systems to gain unauthorized access to sensitive information or disrupt critical infrastructure. It is essential for developers to implement robust security measures such as encryption, secure authentication, and real-time monitoring to protect IoT systems from malicious attacks. Moreover, as IoT devices gather more data, there is an increased need for companies to adhere to privacy regulations to ensure that users' personal data is protected and used responsibly. The future of automation and control through IoT is incredibly promising, with technology continuing to evolve and expand. With the integration of 5G networks, IoT devices will become even more connected and capable of exchanging data at faster speeds and with greater reliability. This will open up new possibilities for real-time monitoring and control, particularly in critical industries like healthcare, transportation, and energy management. The ability to make more real-time, data-driven decisions will enhance the efficiency of systems and improve the overall quality of services. For instance, in smart homes, IoT devices will become even more responsive and capable of anticipating users' needs, such as adjusting lighting and temperature based on the time of day, weather, or personal preferences. In conclusion, automation and control powered by IoT devices are not just about making systems more efficient. They are about creating environments that are smarter, more responsive, and more attuned to human needs. From smart homes and healthcare to industrial applications and smart cities, the ability of IoT devices to collect real-time data and perform automated actions is driving innovation across various sectors. As IoT technology continues to evolve, the potential for automation and control will only grow, enabling more intelligent systems that can respond to changing conditions, optimize operations, and improve user experiences. The future of IoT is one where automation and control seamlessly integrate into everyday life, making tasks more efficient, processes more optimized, and environments more adaptable, all with minimal human input.